Hey, this is Jeff. Welcome to Walkthrough 31 of Belthan's Coito Ergo Sum. After my date with Fresca, I came back to the tops to pick up my recruiting fee from Tommy, and now I have a little bit of a dilemma. Fresca's surprisingly good in a fight, but you get a ton of money for making movies, and she obviously can't do both. But my character goes out of her way to avoid fights, so I think I can make do with Eddie and the stag. Which brings us to JT.
Even the finest day can be improved with chemicals. Hey, it's the chick with the flick.
Interested in a different position?
What did you have in mind?
Hilly's gone. I need a new bartender.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't think that old buzzard would ever leave Lolipopz. Anyway, that's an interesting idea, but my current business has a lot of loyal customers.
We get less foot traffic than the Strip, but they're big spenders.
And they won't be worried about MPs or Securitrons hassling them about any mood enhancers they may or may not have acquired from me. See you there.
Now, way back in episode 6, I hired Maria as a bartender, so I don't actually need another one. But JT is the only reliable source of blank holotapes, which I need to make movies. And rather than go through 3 loading screens every time I need to stock up, I'd rather just have him at the bar. Of course, hiring JT as a bartender means I don't have a toady to put up flyers now, and since Bolus had a little accident in episode 8, I can't hire him. Which brings us to Aaron. Like all of the King's gang members, he's an Elvis impersonator, but most of them look like the 50s black and white Elvis, and he's more like the full-color Vegas-era Elvis, so if you come to the Freeside North Gate, you really can't miss him.
A good day to you. If you're looking for a tour guide or a bodyguard, I'd be happy to oblige.
I need someone to put up flyers and replace them when they get torn down.
Well, I can handle that, but it might cut into my other work some. 100 caps a day should cover the lost business.
$700 a week, first week in advance, but after that you come pick up posters and your pay at Lolipopz.
Well, you expect me to sneak past the fiends in South Vegas and Lord knows what else on the Blue Diamond for a few caps?
Black Widow pays off. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for a hunk of burden love like you.
Well, I didn't say it'd be a problem. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were asking. You got yourself a deal, little lady.
Now, it might seem like a raw deal to pay him 700 caps a week when JT just worked for free entertainment. Except JT's apparently quite the stud because he temporarily puts a staff member out of commission every time he picks up more posters, so the effect on your bottom line is really about the same. Is that Abraham Lincoln coming out of my brothel? Okay.
Hello.
Oh, that's right. We got a message last week that Leslie finished painting the bar. Anyway, I didn't want to take the stag on my date with Fresca, for obvious reasons, and unlike Eddie, he doesn't have a weight command. The only 2 options are to take him with you or tell him to protect the bar, so that's what I did. She must have stolen some drywall, too, because this looks really nice.
Hi there.
Hey, Rondo. As it turns out, having a full-time bouncer slightly increases your revenue. I guess it makes customers feel safer or whatever. Hey, Brett. Let's go to that bar with the 7-foot homicidal sex bot. Yeah! Customer safety aside, I really need to have him with me because of Eddie's new gun. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't seem as accurate, which gives the bad guys more time to attack me. The stag balances that out perfectly because he runs up and gets right in their face. The good news is that an update a couple weeks ago added a new character you can hire as a bouncer or a photographer or both. Fiona. Really?
Hey.
And didn't you just get a bath? Oh, what? You lost the soap? I mean, yeah, she's really something, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay top dollar to hit that, my friend. No accounting for taste. Here she is.
I heard you're hiring.
Maybe. Are you an entertainer?
No, I'm a reporter.
Unless you're a virgin, you have all the experience you need. You want to interview me because I got Lolipopz magazine running again.
Not exactly.
Then what do you want?
If you need someone to take pictures, I can do that.
I see. What kind of reporting do you do?
Battle stories, stuff like that.
I know reporters have to be persuasive, but what makes you think you can do erotica?
I'm a woman. They'll trust me.
Fair enough. Why would a mainstream reporter want to work for an adult magazine?
Same difference. Without free press, we'd all be slaves.
Okay, but why make such a drastic career change?
My last assignment, that was one messy fight. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. It could have been me.
Enough about your qualifications. Let's talk about jobs.
All right.
I might be able to use a stringer. How much do you charge for a photo shoot?
200 caps.
Why do you need 200 caps just to take some pictures?
My fee. Their fee. Expenses. You know?
Damn. If your barter skill is high enough, you can convince her to work as a photographer for a lower price. You don't get the bonus for having a bouncer that way, but it might be worth it if you can't get a lot of models because your NCR rep and speech skills suck, or in my case, because I'm to the point where most of the models I haven't shot yet would require me to do quests I don't want to do or go places that would get me killed, or both. If you hire her as a bouncer, you can still send her on photo assignments, you just don't get to negotiate the price, but since my barter skill isn't high enough anyway, bouncer it is.
That's not what I wanted, but why not?
Now, even though I hired her as a bouncer, I won't get the bonus when she's away on a photo shoot, but since I bought out Hilly, I should make enough off the magazine that it's worth it anyway. So, let's give her the first assignment. You do that on the main menu of the terminal behind the bar. There's also a note in your email that explains this list includes anybody she knows, mostly military personnel, anybody JT knows, mainly people who live in town or have shady connections, plus any characters I meet who aren't on their lists. Now, I think I only need one more NCR officer for a theme issue, and I'm not going anywhere near Bitter Springs because, you know, cazadores, death claws, and all that, so let's send her after Captain Gillis. And we'll tell her that the assignment is ready.
What do you need?
If you're interested in a photography assignment, someone else can watch the bar for a while.
Definitely. But I need 200 caps.
Oh, I'm a little short on caps at the moment. I'll see you later. Oh, when's the last time I checked my safe? Oh, apparently it's been a while. All right, try that again. Man, living dead girl.
What can I help you with?
There's an assignment for you on the terminal. Here's your advance.
I'm on it.
Wow. Well, customer's a customer, I guess.
I'll go down to the studio and get ready.
Speaking of email, I got an urgent message back in episode 23, which I completely ignored. We're supposed to meet the man from DC at the Slater Mansion, but when Hilly gave me the magazine, I didn't really ask any questions, so I want to see what he knows first. And on the way, we'll recruit some actors for Fresca's next movie.
Hey, what's up?
How would you like to make a porno movie with Jack?
Sure.
You understand the director might ask you to do scenes with other people.
Don't worry, it's cool. Jack and I have talked it over.
Really? What, Jack posed for He3 magazine, so you assumed this was next?
Yeah, everyone's heard about you.
Can't argue with that.
See you there.
Back again? Did you miss me?
I'm shooting a movie at Lolipopz. It pays 300 caps. Do the rules say that you can only sell it here?
Well, just don't tell anyone. Come on, let's go.
Sorry, man, but my services are members only, all right? You might try Sweetie.
I'm changing the cast up a little bit, and there's a twofer here at Casa Madrid. Want to be in a porno movie? Pays 300 caps.
Nuh-uh. Ain't enough caps in all of New Vegas to make me do that.
Cherchez l'enfant, or confirmed bachelor, will persuade him. Why? Pre-war porn icon Fresca Coy got rich challenging gender stereotypes.
I've heard of her.
And you know how some rich people like Mr. House went into stasis and woke up 200 years later?
Uh-huh.
Well, so did Fresca. She's the director. She won't make you do anything uncomfortable. Come on, what do you say?
I think I'd like that. A lot.
Forgive a little fantasy here. Matthew Perry and Felicia Day are fine, but Sweetie's played by Debra Wilson, and I'm a huge fan. Okay, game face.
Hey, honey, looking for something softer than a man can give you?
Oh my God, you're Debra Wilson! Sorry. How much does it cost to hire you?
It's worth every cap, baby. I'll do things to you didn't even think was possible and leave you feeling like everything's right in the world.
Actually, that's not what I wanted.
Keep telling yourself that, sugar. You'll be back.
Actually, what I wanted was for you to do a movie. It's your standard fee plus co-stars who are better than your usual clientele.
That's for sure. And away we go.
Guys, did you see that? I just did a scene with Debra Wilson! While we're in Paw Rump, I'll drop off these vacuum tubes for Coyote. How's it going? Found a vacuum tube. Want to trade? Sure. What do the markings say? 1G 30K. Wow. Never thought I'd see one except in a book. Won't help with the generator, but it's worth something good just so I can add it to my collection. And I have a 6D12C. Oh, these things practically grow on trees. I can still use it, though. We need one more woman for the movie.
Sup?
You are free spirit personified. Want to make a porno movie?
Anytime you want to hit this, help yourself, man.
Let's talk about the mysterious stranger who gave you the magazine.
He ain't mysterious. He's mental.
Why do you think he's crazy?
He walked here from D.C., his mama lived in a vault, he knows Larry Slater, and he's on a secret mission for the Brotherhood of Steel. If you believe all that, I got a dam for sale.
Couldn't he be telling the truth?
It's all storybook stuff, and he got his stories crossed up some. See, Larry Slater run Lolipopz back in the 21st. He built a vault for him and his cronies with shit he stole from Vault Tech, and the Federales hung him for it more than 200 years ago.
Why was I expecting Hilly to tell me anything useful? I must be insane. Want to be in another movie?
You shitting me? Hell yeah!
The cast is complete.
We're almost ready to start shooting. It's a closed set, and there really isn't much for a producer to do at this point in the process.
No, I decided not to be in it because I have things to do, so I'll just get out of your hair.
Okay, we'll probably be in here the better part of a day, and I'll need a few more for editing and titles, that kind of thing. Call it a week before it's ready for distribution. Once you see the master print, you can run as many as you want through the duplication deck.
All right, on to the Slater Mansion. But we're out of time, so we'll do... Oh, she didn't waste any time. See you next week.